that I'm still curious about is, how are you going to keep a baby for a man that doesn't want you? Some of you girls need to tell me where you buy your audacity from. Girl, it clearly says he doesn't want you.
Our beautiful sister over here, she's coming for women that chose to keep a child just because in their head they feel like they can get the man if they have a child for him. If they keep the child or if they stay as a baby mama, they can eventually win the man's heart. So this beautiful sister here, she's coming for women or ladies that choose to go through that route. I'm going to go ahead and roll a video clip for you all to watch to the end, about 3 minutes. So I'm going to roll the clip for you all to watch, then I'll be back at the end of the video.
Something that I'm still curious about is, how are you going to keep a baby for a man that doesn't want you? Some of you girls need to tell me where you buy your audacity from. Girl, it clearly says he doesn't want you. You expect him to wake up in the middle of the night tomorrow and just, take a 360, and then he's gonna come and start claiming his child. The fun fact is that this man want the baby, but they don't want the baby from you. Now let's assume he really doesn't want the baby at all, whether from you or from another woman. What makes you, my darling, think that when you have the baby, he's gonna change his mind? Because that is actually the motive a lot of you have before you decide to keep that baby. The way y'all glorify being a baby mama these days is alarming. Like, the audacity needs to be taught. I'm not talking about the divorcees or the widows or the poor little girl that was assaulted by some stupid ass man. And as well, I'm not talking about the rich, classy women who chose the baby donor themselves. Some of you are baby mamas by choice, by unfortunate, unforeseen circumstances, and I respect you for that. This video is for those girls that cannot afford 3 square meals a day without the help of their boyfriend. Those girls that have never paid a rent before in their entire life. Those girls that sleep and wake in their parents' homes. Those are the girls that I'm referring to. Listen to me. Believe that man's words. When he tells you, I don't want the pregnancy, he's not lying. He's not joking. He's not going to change his mind. And if he ends up changing his mind, it is too late. I know you may come off as insensitive to a lot of you girls right now, but hear me out. I can't relate with abortion the same way I cannot relate to childbirth. If you have the option of aborting a pregnancy and you have the option of birthing a child for a deadbeat father, which one would you pick? Remember, this is not about your life alone. This is about your child's life as well. The father is going to be in your lives forever. Whether you file for custody or you get a restraining order against him, he's going to be there. And the only one who has the right to pick who your child's father is going to be is you, who is looking all confused right now and acting stupid. Talking about, I can raise a child myself. Yeah, you can. But why should you? Why? The child is gonna ask for his father. What would you say then? Well, you don't have to think too much because you're the one who is in charge of making that decision right now. So instead of getting confused, weigh your options pretty well and pick the one that's going to serve you in the long run. And for those of you that are planning to keep a man with a child, or you think you can, well, today is not for you.
Hey beautiful people, how y'all doing today? Chico Mara Davids, and I'm back again with another interesting video. What is your take on ladies or women that choose to, I'll call it tie a man down, because that is what most of them say. They say that they want to tie a man down by having a child for the man, by keeping the pregnancy, even though the pregnancy is unwanted. They tend to keep the pregnancy and just for the sake of tying the man down. What do you have to say about these women? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, and feel free to share your opinion in this channel because all opinion are accepted, and if you put them down respectfully. For me, I would say that before you have a child, make sure that the person that you're planning to have a child with is, number one, is very responsible. Number two, is accepting your pregnancy. Number three, he has money. He has gone through a lot of his childhood trauma. He has healed from it. He has done so, he's healed and is very okay. You know why I say that? Because if you go ahead to overlook all those things and just do and just want to have a child for somebody that you know you just feel like is cute or is a doctor, I want my child to have a father as a doctor, and you just go ahead to keep the pregnancy. You don't even know if the person is going to be a good father. Like, I know you cannot tell if someone is going to be a good father until you have a child with the person, but then there's some traits that you would see that will make you know that, okay, I think I have to be careful on I think I'm careful. I shouldn't have a child with this person. Like, you should know anyways if you're really in the relationship with the person. So my own is that if you want to have a child with someone and you've made up your mind that you want to have a child with someone, even if you're married to the person, you should be able to have analyzed the person and see how the person can be a supportive partner. Because one of the reasons why most people regret having children is because they have a failed partner. It's because whatever expectation they were expecting from their partner, they did not get it. So it makes them to, be very sad, be very regretful, and they just regret their decision because their partner is not acting the way they're supposed to act. Their partner is not supportive. You see some women that have a child or two children, they do almost all the work in the house, they do the cleaning, they do the taking care of everything. The partner just sit down, play PS5, or just go out and hang out with friends and doesn't even care about the well-being of the children. All he does is go out and come back and the house is clean, he eats and spend like 5 to 10 minutes or even an hour with the kids, not alone. Of course the mother is around and that is it. If you have a kind of partner that is not always there for you, doesn't take some load away from your head and just see that, oh my god, my my wife or my baby mama needs a relief, needs to take a break because taking care of a child is very, strenuous. If they do not see it, means that partner is not supportive and is going to affect you on the long run. So when somebody say that they want to just have a child for someone just because they want to tie the person down, it's a wrong move, and you're actually digging your own hole because you can see the danger already. Somebody already say that he's not interested in the pregnancy, he's not interested, he doesn't want you to have the child for him, but you insist and you're now like trying to make the person feel bad. Of course, person already told you that I don't want to have the child with you. They don't want it. In fact, I read the comment section on that post, and one guy said it was like, "Help me! I want a child, but I don't want a woman." And we all know that these men, they are very selfish and they do whatever pleases them most. So imagine someone already having that mentality that I want a child, but I don't want the woman. So what they do is they would just sleep with whoever is available for them to sleep with, for them to have the child, and maybe marry. Most of them will just eventually marry you and just put you in the house, and all they do is just care about the child or not. Care about the child and nothing else. I remember when I went to eat at a restaurant, I was sitting across a family and I saw the husband with two kids and the wife. The wife looks like the help because she doesn't even look like the mother of the kids. She was just looking so sad, so depressed, like she could not even talk. You can tell that something is off in that family. And from looking at them across where I was sitting down eating, I could tell that probably the man just, married her out of like, I just want a child, because the children were all jumping. You can tell from, I'm just judging a book by its cover anyway, which is wrong. You can tell that there's something really wrong in the family. Probably the man is just there for the kids and the wife is just there for figurehead. And that's what eventually happened when a man just wants to have a child for having a child's sake and they don't even want the woman. So it's really wrong for a woman to just decide that, okay, I want to settle down or I want to have a child just to tie this person down, it will eventually, backfire later. And when the child grows up, the child will be like, okay, where is my father? And all of that. And how do you start doing all the introduction and all of that? Anyways, what is your thoughts on ladies that decide to keep a child just to tie the man down, in quotes? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. And thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And kindly turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.